to the platform. This is why I speak the way that I speak to certain people here. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly the reason why I say what I say to you and speak the way I speak to you. Women should never out-donate you ever when y'all talk as much shit as y'all do in my comment sections and in my chat. Ever. And I'm going to keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it every live stream. I might even say it in the videos. The women should never be out-donating the guys. Never. Especially when I see y'all arguing and talking shit on the community tab and in the comment section, because it makes y'all look a little hypocritical. You know? Oh, we got a dude with hurt feelings. Hey, 93. Bro, if you call in my show, don't call in again, because I think I know who the fuck you are. Hey, lame, don't call my show again. I'm speaking about this hypocritical simp here. This hypocritical simp. PayPal, Jay? Okay. You hypocritical simps can stay the fuck out my chat. And just get him out of here. Don't just put him in the corner. Completely send him on the long ride. Send him on a long ride. Send him on a long ride. Okay? This is my show. I'll speak on what I want to speak on. And if I want to take the time to go in, I will. There's nothing you can do about it. Just sit down, know your place. Just sit there and understand that, you know, you listening to the guy who's running this. All right? But as I was saying, if you have women out donating you, I don't want to see you saying nothing about nothing in my comment section. About this, about women, that, about women, when you don't even support the male content creators out here. You know? I don't want to see you saying Nathan. So salute to everybody that support. Yeah, this dude got hurt feelings tapping in my chat. And the same guy that I had to send on a long ride, okay? He always in the chat room talking about when you going to open up the phone lines. Open the phone lines. Well, bro, you better not call my show because I think I know who you are. But shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to the moderators, the members. Salute to everybody. The men and women that follow the channel, support it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that because I'm looking for supporters. I'm not looking for fence riders. I'm not looking for emotional ex-simps who have never gotten what the red pill was about. Okay? They've been stuck in red pill rage for 10 years. You know? I time after time I have to get on here and I have to regulate and set straight. You know? Once again, you emotional males, stay out my chat room. And don't let me see you in the comment section because you're going to be gone too. I can spot one of you weak males a mile away. Okay? And the women can too. That's why they don't say nothing to y'all. That's why they ignore y'all. Okay? That's why they're treating white men better than you, because they can sense the weakness in you. And yes, I'm talking to you brothers out there that have such an issue with what goes on. This is Friday, and we're going to keep the energy up. Shout out to Vern85. I told you I'm the captain of this ship, goddammit. You know? It's embarrassing. I'm telling you, it's an embarrassment when I have to see women donating and supporting more than you dudes are. But y'all got the most to say. Y'all don't like me saying that? I'm going to reiterate it every show. Every show I'm going to start off by, I'm going to look at them super chats. I'm going to look at them cash apps, PayPals. And if the women is donating more, I'm going to say something. Because I'm tired of you dudes always got something to say about how my platform is run and who's in my chat room and comment section when you ain't supporting shit. You not supporting nothing, so shut up. I want to hear nothing you have to say. You ain't contributing. You're a hindrance. You're not successfully helping anybody in your daily life, and you're not doing it on social media either. Okay? This is what I have to do today. You know? Shout out to Coco Jaye, another female contributing. This is becoming embarrassing, people. But shout out to you. All right, let's see who's here. All right. Let's see. Lena M, True ATL and K Patrick. Book Outer Case, The Elements, True ATL. Oh, I say the name. Blue Bull, Ayo, Jermaine, Mr. Michigan, Bella Michelle, Mellow Bird. The Elements, Jermaine. I'm Him. James Aaron, Big Mama. Joe Johnson. Jacelyn. Let's see. Jaye.
No pay, no say.
Let's see. Appreciate that. Vern, T Malone, J Wolf. Be friends.
Thank you for the Friday stream and all of the great content.
Elements. Let's see. Gerald. Saliva, Tamara. David, Augustine, Coco J, Ann, Omega J, Q Lock, James, Ricky E245, what's going on? David Watts, The Element, shout out to you. Vern 85 again. What is it? Shayra? Is that how you say your name? James. Yeah, make sure y'all like the stream, man. Yes, I have energy today. Okay? Today is a beautiful day. I went for a drive today, and guess what I saw? A whole bunch of traffic. As a matter of fact, because there's like this busy intersection in my city, right? There was an accident. Now, we supposed to be social distancing, but I noticed a lot of the restaurants, like the fast food places, that the parking lots was packed. Drive-through packed. The streets was packed today. The bank was packed. They had to have somebody direct traffic at the bank. I know it's the 3rd. It's Friday. I know people getting their checks today. Not the stimulus checks, but they getting their other checks today. But I mean, come on, man. The traffic I seen today was ridiculous. We had people get into a wreck. I mean, come on, people. We supposed to be social distancing. Social distancing. We supposed to be socially distancing from each other. Okay? Can't say the words right. But I'm seeing all this traffic. I'm seeing the bank pack. I was trying to get to the bank. I'm like, God damn, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it today. I mean, won't we supposed to be socially being apart from each other? But from what I've seen today, I mean, come on, man. Really? I mean, listen, I know the day is the 3rd, but God, sheesh. Where are you people? What was y'all doing today? Now, parking lots was empty, but the traffic was still regular. So I don't know where these people was going, but I know that they was up at the bank like crazy, in and out these fast food restaurants, people getting in accidents. What's going on? Must be not Ricky, because what I seen today, I mean, come on. That's crazy. To pay the yes. I know it's Friday. People want to get their money. They want to go. Some people want to go to the liquor stores and buy a bunch of liquor. Probably have a get together at the house, even though we're supposed to be socially distancing from each other. Yeah, the bank. Yeah, I'm going up there to the bank. Bank packed. They got somebody directing traffic. I'm like, we got like 3 of those banks in my town, and this one is packed. So I can only imagine how the other ones are. Yeah, I was out. What time it was? Like 11 to 12. like 11 to 12 this afternoon. Like I said, a beautiful day, still beautiful outside, man. And all these people, I don't know if they going out of town, because I'm thinking some of these people might be getting they check from the job. Because I'm thinking I think a lot of people got paid today. You know, they probably didn't get paid last week because they probably get paid every 2 weeks. They probably got their check this week. I know people who get the first of the month checks. I know a lot of them be up there on the first and on the third. You know, so I know a lot of them get their checks. So I don't know if they just ready to get their money to go pay bills or to go and you know, party. Because I know if you from the country or whatnot, a lot of people, man, they go, they get liquor, they have get-togethers at the house, they be outside drinking all day, smoking all day. You know what I'm saying? Get-togethers like that, even though it's supposed to be socially distancing, you know? But come on, man. People did not care, man. And this was in the middle of the day. I'm like, y'all supposed to be at work? You know, y'all didn't, you know, bring your lunch from home? You know? Or wherever y'all was going. Candy Cole said she got paid today. Shout out to all the people that got paid today, man. Yeah, man. But we gonna talk about quarantine attention seeking. We're gonna talk about this quarantine attention seeking that's going on. Now, I would show some of the video clips from IG Live, but last time I tried to do that, the stream got flagged, so I can't do that. So we just gonna have a conversation about what's going on with the quarantine and people attention seeking on social media. You know, see what they got paid yesterday. Yes, I thought the people got them checks, man. I could tell y'all a lot of these people got checks just by the places they were at. You know. Now you got Lil Boosie and Tory Lanez. They're hosting these IG lives. Tory Lanez actually went viral yesterday because he had this female called DJ Duffy. I think she's a female DJ. She's on there twerking. She's showing her assets, like just in it for the attention, man. And I'm saying to myself, ain't she supposed to be somebody's girlfriend or wife? I thought that is somebody's girlfriend. What and then you had the quarantine stripper. I don't know if any of y'all heard about that. They got the quarantine stripper, okay? Who, shout out to Daryl.
Long overdue.
Appreciate that, Daryl. Shout out to Daryl. The quarantine stripper, somebody called the police on her, or they called CPS because she's twerking, right? And what ends up happening is her baby and grandmother are sitting right behind her. I don't know if like she's renting a room, but why is it your grandmother and your child is right there watching you do this? You know? I mean, her assets is all up in, I believe, her son's face. This boy can't be no more than 2 years old. You know? I see Maria. What's going on? And somebody, I believe, called the police on her. Like if she's doing that in front of her child, imagine what else she has done in front of that child. All because she wanted to get on IG Live, but I believe it was Tory Lanez, right? Was it Tory Lanez or was it Boosie she was on live? Because Michael Blackson do the same thing, but I don't think his go that far. Boosie's, his goes very far. Tory Lanez does as well. Dia said she was renting a room, Jay. She must be renting a room, man. Had to be. Because her grandmother and her child was sitting right behind. The bed was right there. And then the chair was right there at the foot of the bed. And she's doing this live. I'm like, you know, I'm trying to, what I'm trying to see is like, this chick is obviously living with somebody, probably renting a room, and she's doing this in front of kids. Imagine what else she's doing. Like, if she met a guy or that she was cool with and she was sleeping with him and he wanted to do it at her house, I believe she would have relations in front of her kid. You can do all those twerk moves, but you couldn't twerk yourself into a boyfriend or a husband that could give you a better lifestyle. See, a lot of these chicks got life messed up. You know, they don't use their sexuality to their benefit the way that other women. I'm saying it, a lot of black women don't use it to the way that non-black women use it. A lot of non-black women use their sexuality to their benefit. A lot of black women do not know how to do that. Like, they don't. What's good, Sean? They don't know how to use it to their benefit whatsoever. That's why they out here. That's why they out here single as fuck. But they got, you know, they looking good for the gram. Because that's all they have at the end of the day. You know? So I know that when you look at the way society is and you got people, right? They'll say, well, you know, she can do what she wants. She's an adult. I agree with that. Shout out to Bella Michelle with the PayPal. Appreciate that. But when you have kids in the room, your grandmother's in the room or mother, that's not the right time for that. You shouldn't be doing that, you know? So I want y'all to understand something. I honestly believe that one of the worst things that happened to women was the advent of Instagram and even Facebook to a certain extent. But I think when you got to live stream on Instagram, you know, post certain pictures and things of that nature, I think that's one of the worst things that happen to a lot of women these days, because they, for the most part, they live for attention. They can't go without attention. And that's why, you know, with all the attention that they're seeking, it's hard for them to find a suitable mate in the dating market, because they're so, especially, don't let her be attractive, right? Have a nice body. She's going to be all in on trying to chase a rapper, chase an athlete. Like, you look at all the dudes she's dated, they rappers and athletes, right? That mindset is not going to change until she gets to a point to where those guys only see her, you know, as an object to have relations with, you know? Once she gets to that point and she realizes that they'll never want to wife her up and marry her or be in a long-term relationship, I think that's when you see these women turn the corner, like a Delicious. You know, Delicious all of a sudden wants to be somebody's wife after a while, after being, you know, single. I mean, she's dated in between. I believe she was married before. I'm not quite sure, but it's only when they've approached that wall and they realize they're getting older and they're not getting any younger, that's when all of a sudden they want to go up a level and say they want to be married and be in a long-term relationship. But you gave your best years to men that didn't want you like that. And women need to understand that, you know, a lot of men in the dating market who have value, if they're looking to wife up somebody, they're looking to wife up a woman who still has a high drive to have relations with. Also, they want a woman who has a youthfulness about her, who is not stuck in her ways, who can be adventurous, you know, who still has some things that she wants to learn that you can maybe teach her. A lot of guys, you know, it's going to be very rare that the guys of value who are, let's say, older are going to be seeking one of these ex, thoughts to be in a relationship with like that, and they don't understand it until it's too late. They really don't. This is why you're seeing a Bernice Burgos being basically a side chick to T.I. Even though T.I. claimed, would say that, I was broken up with Tiny, but the dude is still with Tiny. He ain't never leaving Tiny. And I may do a video on that too. T.I. is never leaving Tiny, okay? Any woman that deals with T.I. while he's with Tiny, either they understand that or they are being very naive. Because T.I. is still dealing with other women, still getting caught up with other women. There's been 3 women that he's been caught up with over the last 2 years. Tiny, the only person Tiny's been attached to was Floyd, and I don't think she's denied that. But again, I don't think Floyd was looking for anything other than a situation where they're probably sleeping together, But women like Bernice Burgos, who's been in the spotlight, who's been in her prime, who still has her looks, body, whatnot, but these young rappers and athletes aren't looking in her direction like that. And she knows this. This is why she's kind of faded. She did date Drake like a lot of these other women did, like your Melissa Fords and her friend dated Drake when he was up and coming. But a lot of these young rappers and athletes are not looking to date a Bernice Burgos, even though she would desperately want them to. But they're not looking in her direction. So when women get to that point, that's when you'll probably start to see them realize that they should have, in their prime, scored the bag. Okay? But now into what's going on with Instagram Live, right? I'm seeing the thizzot come out of a lot of women, man. Like the woman twerking in front of her young one and grandmother. Then you got the DJ Duffy chick twerking and that, showing bare assets on IG Live to impress, Tory Lanez and these guys and the people watching. We are in a different day and age, and men adapt. I think a lot of women are adapting, but they're not adapting as quickly as men are, because if you have women doing the things that they're doing on Instagram Live, even Facebook Live, even YouTube too, a lot of guys are going to see it for what it is, and they're going to treat you accordingly. They're going to treat you the way you want to be treated. It's as simple as that. They're going to put all of you in the same category. They're not going to see you any differently. This is why it's very, a lot of you chicks, man, if you feel like these women are harming your reputations as women, you need to say something. Don't just sit in the background while we the ones as men point out certain things and we take the criticism and y'all just sit back and you may pat us on the shoulder and say, good job. Y'all got to speak out too. No, they're not taking down the Instagram Live. I think they said that Instagram has warned Boosie. But is that going to do anything? Are they really going to, take their accounts down? These dudes will complain all day long. What's going on, Ms. Holmes? Make sure y'all like the stream. They'll probably complain all day long. I think women need to adapt as well, and they need to be honest with themselves, man. You got women, man, that will get engaged, but they really don't want to be married. They just like the pomp and circumstance of wearing a wedding ring or an engagement ring and being able to show it off and be able to plan for the wedding. But what happens after, you go through all that, you get married, and then now, you do the honeymoon. Now you have to deal with life as a married woman. They want to be thought of as wholesome. They want to be thought of in good terms. So we really got to really look at where we are in society. Listen, I'm not telling women what they can't do. I'm not approved, but if you want to be a slower, be a slower, man. Don't just embrace it. Don't try to act like you want to be a housewife and a thought at the same time. If you want to be that behind closed doors, because again, if you're struggling to date, all you have to do is look at your fellow sisters on Instagram Live who are willing to do whatever it takes to get some likes, to get some shares, to get people to follow them, to get people to talk about them. You need to look in their direction. They're the ones who are making you look bad, not us as content creators. We're not making you look bad. We're only pointing out what y'all are putting out there. It's as simple as that. You know? They're the ones who are ruining your reputations. You know? It's easy to point the finger at us and say that, we're wrong for pointing this out. But how are we wrong for pointing this out if you're not saying anything? We're pointing this out because you have women that don't understand why men treat them the way that they treat them. Why men only, when they approach, they only, are looking for a friends with benefits or a relationship where there's really no labels or any attachment. That's what we're saying. So once again, the attention seeking is at an all-time level with this quarantine. 2020 has been crazy so far, and we're only just getting into April. We're only just getting into April, man. Imagine what's going to happen midway through April. Everybody's quarantined. People are starting to lose it. You got chicks, twerking in front of their kids, man. When it looks like they're renting a room, but they have just enough internet to go live on Boosie's page or Tory Lanez's page just so they can get some followers and some attention. Do these chicks, let me tell y'all this. A lot of these women that y'all see on these pages doing what they're doing, they have boyfriends, okay? If you were to speak to them outside of social media, I bet all of them got boyfriends. Some of them probably got husbands who are probably fans of Boosie and fans of Tory Lanez, and they allow their women to do this, and they wonder why they get cheated on. Shout out to Nina Capone. Love your channel. Keep those great videos coming. Appreciate that. Nina.
Love your channel and keep those great videos coming. Thanks.
Appreciate that. Salute to the people supporting. I love the fact that the ladies donate and they like what I speak about, But we have to really look at the way society is. We're in this quarantine. Ain't no telling how long we'll be in it. I do think that by May, things will start to level out. The restrictions will be more limited. But people are already starting to lose it. You can tell. They're getting on these IG lives. And like I was saying, man, most of these women that are doing this, they're in relationships, okay? They're in flexible relationships. When I mean flexible relationships, that means that they're only as faithful as, the next guy that comes along, okay? So don't think that most of these women that are doing this on these Instagram lives are single. No, they're not. Most of these chicks are in relationships. I guarantee you they are in relationships. They have a whole boyfriend who's probably at work paying the bills, or, he driving her car while she's at home, sending him on errands while she hop on IG Live. He probably don't even know she got an IG Live. But at the chance of being able to speak to Boosie and to speak to Tory Lanez, man, you got groupie behavior come out of these women, man. I'm telling you, man, you got a chick that'll go from being a faithful, dutiful girlfriend. If she gets around one of these rappers or one of these athletes, man, you're going to see the true nature of the woman that you're sharing a life with. I'm telling you. That's what you're going to see. Or really, Coco? That's because he's happy to be with her. He's happy to be with her. Some of these guys are so happy to be with a woman, they'll allow her to do whatever she wants to do. And then these same men will become jaded and they want to hop on social media and all of a sudden claim to be red pill. No, you should have been red pill when you were allowing your woman to do attention seeking stuff on social media. So yes, a lot of these women who do this have boyfriends. A lot of these women who are getting OnlyFans accounts, they have boyfriends or husbands. They're not single. They're not single. OnlyFans numbers have went up a lot over the past couple weeks. The past 2 weeks. Imagine how things are going to be a month from now. No, not in a month from now. In another 2 weeks. In another 2 weeks of this quarantine, imagine how rougher things are going to get. Imagine how many more women are going to get on social media and start OnlyFans. But OnlyFans is only the first step to going hardcore. Because they're going to find out that's where the money is. Now, some women are able to finesse it to where they don't have to go that far. But you got some of these naive females who, again, have boyfriends, who, again, want to make as much money as possible. They're going to go down that rabbit hole. I don't know, Danielle. I thought, from what I understood, DJ Duffy had a boyfriend or a husband, one. I'm telling you, man, these chicks don't give a fuck about no relationship, man. You know, they'll be all up in the next dude's face as long as he has, you know, some sort of social prestige, man. They have 3.5 million new accounts in like the past month. Yeah, the numbers have went up. OnlyFans is gonna make a lot of money over the next month. I guarantee you. To an agent, he's Arab. Oh, so he's Arab? That makes it even worse. You know? Or they've been spending money on those women? I mean, if they're making money off of it, that's fine. But not, I don't think all those women are just doing it for the money. A lot of those women will do it just for free. You know? Yeah, man, definitely invest in OnlyFans stock. Because I know that stock is rising. Shout out to Robert. Definitely need to invest in OnlyFans. That would be a good investment. I believe that would be a good investment in OnlyFans.
We need to invest in OnlyFans stock.
Yeah, that might be a winner, man. Because at the end of the day, sex sells. It does. Even in 2020, it sells. You know, especially when you're using women who are not used to doing that. They're willing to bend their morals in order to do it. And again, a lot of these women are in relationships, very flexible relationships, you know. ISIS, what do you show for free? What do you mean, what do you show for free? Yeah, they can't go to Dubai right now. It might be a while for they can go to Dubai. So they definitely getting on OnlyFans hardcore. Okay, let's see. Open up the phone lines real quick. All right. His name is Aman. Well, his name is Aman. Well, she must not respect Aman very much. Well, not necessarily. Well, they're showing themselves with nothing on, ISIS. I think that might be the difference. They're showing themselves take showers and, you know, strip. You know, it's not, you know, they're not walking around in place. But hold on. Let me make sure the lines. All right. Yo, what's up, man?
What's up, Jay the Black? Oh shit, I'm on Jay the. Oh snap, I'm on Jay the Black Livestream. What's up, man? It's Big Kill Zone from St. Louis.
What's good, man? What's good with you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just chilling, trying to stay out the way, stay quarantined, and you know, I made a boot. Just got through making a boot run, but I'm here for all the foolishness, man, because we getting to find out who is really talented, who is just here for the shenanigans, you know. Who's on Boosie's Live and Tory Lane and all of them. It's keeping it clicking. Plus, we learning about stuff that ain't, you know, that we probably wouldn't known about our favorite artists or our favorite producers or actors or whatever. And you know, it slows everything down to let people see that these are just regular everyday folks. You know what I'm saying? So, but all the beef and everything, that's the only thing I got an issue with is folks take, you know, we all walk inside the house and now everybody want to pull their guns and everything out and start beefing and start talking about pulling up and all of this. But I don't know, man. But that's just my take on it.
Okay. All right, cool, man. Well, shout out to you. St. Louis.
Thank you.
All right. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right. Yo, you live. What's up?
Hey, how's it going? Just wanted to make a quick comment. I think the biggest thing we're doing wrong in today's society is just idolizing celebrities in the first place. You know, we got to start putting ourselves first, focusing on ourselves and self-improvement. You know, everybody, the other day, you know, Drake posted a picture of his child, and they making all these comments about, you know, look at his child, look at his hair, man, look at his skin tone. I'm like, why do you even care about Drake or his son? Focus on your life, focus on yourself, self-improvement. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right. All right, man. Appreciate it. Yo, you live. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Jay? I'm going to keep it brief.
All right.
Kenneth, I'm calling out of Pittsburgh. Well, first of all, I want to say appreciate the content. Definitely.
Thanks, man.
But just wanted to let everybody know that here in Pittsburgh, they started a company. It's called Boober Eats, where they got strippers delivering food.
What?
I cannot make this up.
Strippers
I
delivering
swear, you can look
food.
it up. Yes, it's called Boober Eats.
Oh, man. And what the stripper's supposed to do? Just bring you your food? Is she going to pop it?
Yeah, they come in little scantily clad outfits and deliver food, just like DoorDash, Uber Eats, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. Well, maybe they found a niche that could work. Like I say, sex sales.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
I guess it does, but that is just crazy, and I had to share that. That's all.
Yeah, man. That is crazy, man. They come up with new ideas every day, man. Jeez.
I'm telling you, man. But I'm gonna keep it brief so somebody else could jump on the line, man. Thanks for the content, man. Keep it up.
All right, man. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the call. All righty.
All
right, man. Stripper Eats. Boober Eats. Boober Eats. They might as well have Boober Cuts. You're live with JD Black. What's going on?
What's up, Jake? This is John here from New York.
What's good, bro?
I saw I was looking up the research on OnlyFans account, and the OnlyFans accounts, and I was shocked at how many models, ex-adult stars. I mean, all those women have accounts, and that's a shocker. And then you're right that sex sells, especially in this age. And then I think this quarantine, like this business is going to go up. You're going to see a lot of women, you know, going to these accounts, even your neighbor, your co-worker. I mean, like, they got to do what they got to do. I mean, this time.
Yeah, but that's why you have to plan ahead for these situations. Shout out to Raw. Nobody planned
I'm
ahead,
surprised it's
man.
legal. I'm surprised it's legal. It's like prostitution, but like,
Well, honestly, there's a lot of that going on.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's legal, but I don't know about other countries. That's one of my questions. Also, is it legal here? What do you think about overseas?
No, it's not legal here. I think there might be some other countries that it may be. I think Amsterdam it may be. I'm not really quite sure. But people want to legalize it here.
Yeah, man. But that's all I gotta say. But I'm just saying, like sex sells.
Yes, it does. I agree with that.
All right.
All right, bro. Thanks for the call. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Shout out to John. Shout out to Ra. Not said that right. Shout out to Ra. Nasara. I appreciate the super chats. You got more ladies donating to the show. Y'all know I appreciate that. Amsterdam, everything is legal. That's why it's a destination for certain people. That's a place I want to visit. Jason, you got a point. You said the old world we knew has officially ended. It's been transitioning for a minute. Yeah, and you're starting to see it. It's literally going to be like, a free-for-all. You seeing women basically show their true nature by their actions after just a couple weeks of quarantine. Yeah, but shout out to Ross. Shout out to Nasara with the super chats, man. Shout out to the ladies for super chatting and supporting Jada Black. That's love. That's appreciation. I love that. I'm going to keep reiterating that for these guys that want to argue with women on my platform. I'm looking at the data, and the data tells me that these women are out here supporting me. Looking at the data. Shout out to Ra again with a third super chat. Appreciate Nick the Magnificent. Shout out to you too, man. Yeah, Ra's definitely representing for the ladies, man. You think so, man? Exactly, because I'm looking at a lot of females like I knew you were a hoe. I'm telling you, Jason.
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Face of tears with joy. But yeah, man, a lot of chicks are revealing that that's who they are. Because y'all got these undercover, thoughts who are now like, fuck it. Let me get a OnlyFans and say I got one and what? And they're going to justify it by saying they lost their job. And you know what's interesting? A lot of women are losing their jobs. But the hiring process, they have to hire a lot of women because of affirmative action. So if affirmative action can't give you a solid job, security, then you're in trouble. You're in trouble. Ladies, you're in trouble if even affirmative action can't protect you from losing your job. Some of these chicks ain't had no job anyway. They probably didn't have no job anyway. They just wanted an excuse to get OnlyFans. Yo, James, I would love to see what a Boober Eats is. You know what I'm saying? Amazon hiring. Amazon always hiring, man. But instead of going and getting a job at some of these places that are still open, like a lot of grocery stores are in business. A lot of these fast food restaurants are still hiring. What this place I was at? I was at the Dollar General the other day. They're hiring. You know, some of these businesses are still hiring, but but people are overlooking them. Even I bet Uber Eats is hiring. I bet some of these other places are hiring. You know, they don't want to work those places. They said, screw all that. Let me go get an OnlyFans. Shout out to Ra again. That's her 4th super chat. That is her 4th super chat. Making you dudes look like punks out here, man. I'm telling you, man, I don't want to see dudes arguing with none of these women in the comment section if y'all ain't contributing, man.
Bossets.
So y'all gonna have to look at this stream over the weekend, and I'm gonna keep reiterating that the women are supporting and donating more than you. So I don't want to see y'all saying shit in the comments. Because if you do, I'm gonna clown you. You know, and I'm gonna look at the data. I'm gonna look at the data, and the data is gonna tell me who was donating, supporting, and who wasn't. So I'm looking at the data, and the data is telling me who is really out here supporting Jada Black and the platform and the fam. Oh man, I love this shit. This is me. Like, I'm feeling real good right now, man. Cause like when I first started doing live streams, I'd be fired up. I'm gonna re-upload some of my live streams from my Jada Black channel. There's live streams over there that I put on private that I've only
Ladies not
shown
taking
once.
no L's today.
Oh shit, she super chatted again. Ross super chatted again, says ladies not taking no L's today. What the heezy is going on? What the heezy is going on? What is going on today? Again, I don't want to see you dudes arguing and saying shit in my comments. Say you do, like I said, I'm gonna clown you. I'm gonna put up the data, and I'm gonna show that in fact you dudes is out here looking around, sitting on the fence, not really supporting the platform. You know? Come on, huh? But you know, like I was saying, I got live streams, right, that I've only shown once. I went live, I immediately put on private. I may re-upload some of them over here. Appreciate that, the elements.
I'ma become a member, Jay. It's long overdue.
Okay, cool, man. Thanks. You're live. What's up?
Jay, it's Bella.
What's good, Bella?
How are you, Jay?
I'm good today. I'm feeling real good today, man.
Are you?
Yes.
I just want to say hi to the chat. I want to say a shout out to Ra for representing the ladies.
Yeah, she's definitely, you know, on some support shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Yep. True.
Mm-hmm. I got you through PayPal.
Yeah,
I
you
do
did.
PayPal, so Jada Black gets 100%.
100%. Yes.
Through PayPal. I ain't giving YouTube shit.
Yeah,
YouTube
exactly.
ain't getting none of my money. I work hard.
YouTube has been they've been bleeding us for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, it's not fair. You do 100% of the work, and they take your money. I'm going to give you 100.
Yeah,
so that's where it goes.
Can't stand the heat. Get out
but
the kitchen.
Just with this stuff going on with the internet, it's crazy.
Yeah,
these women are disgusting. Get an education, ladies.
Bella, I just want to say shout out to Ra again. Donating.
Oh, is she still doing it?
5th time, yes.
Oh my God,
yes.
That's a good girl. I wonder what she does for a living. She's got an education. She got a job.
Yeah, she's making these dudes look like punks out here, man. Y'all looking like some punks out here. I don't care what y'all say. You're looking like punks out here. But yeah. Go ahead, Bella.
The ladies love Jada Black. Let me tell you.
Yes.
You speak truth. You lay it all out for us. If we don't understand, some of us that do understand, then
some people think that I hate and I bash women, and you know, the things.
Now we're not allowed to mention channels on here, but I can tell you that there's a lot of black women that hate on black women. All they're doing is hating, and there's certain men that, all right, there are Pookie and Ray Rays. Yes, there are, but there's a lot of good men, and that's just the way I see it. So that's why I support you.
Well,
and I just want to shout out to everybody in the chat, all the moderators. I love you guys. You're so great. And it's nice speaking to you, Jay. Long time no talk to.
All right, cool.
And you have And you have a great night, okay? I'm going to get
You
back
too.
in the chat.
All right, Bella. Well, thanks for calling in. All right.
Okay, everybody. See ya.
Yeah, all right. Shout out to Bella, man. For supporting. Well, Isis, that cash out right in that description. You know. But yeah, man, I'm gonna hold this over you dudes' head. Every time I have to look in every time I get a notification, because they give you notifications about your community tab now. I have to see you dudes in there. You know, you trying to act like you really a part of the fam, like you really support us, and then one, a lot of you motherfuckers don't be on the live streams, and two,
I
have
am
to see
Avon
y'all
Rep. I sell Avon.
arguing with women. This makes y'all look bad. Damn, shout out to Ra again, man. This is what, 6th time? I am an Avon Rep. I sell Avon. Well, you doing very good doing that. You used to do tips on how to sell Avon. I know some chicks out here, they failing at it. But shout out to you, man. But yeah, man, I'm going to hold this over you dudes' head. I am. I'm going to mention this every time. Don't make me have to make a t-shirt. You know? I'm telling you. The women, well, one woman is out supporting you guys, man. Like, again, I don't want to see y'all arguing, saying shit. It's going to make y'all look weak. You know? What's going on? It shouldn't be like this, right? Ain't this supposed to be, you know, for the men? Well, where the men at? I know some people, again, is going to be upset with me saying this, but who gives a shit? You know? Like I said, I'm going to keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it. Every live stream, I'm going to put in the comment section as well of this stream. You know what I'm saying? Might even do it in the comment section of every video, because I want to put the mirror in everybody's face. You know? Shout out to Dollar Washer.
Not Malal.
Appreciate that, Dollar Washer. All right. I'm telling you, man. All right. I'm looking at the data. Where's the data? Let's look at the data. The data is telling me that Raw has donated like 6 times, man. Or excuse me, 8 times. 8 times, excuse me, 7 times. That was Dollar Wash on the last one. You know. Looking at the data. Looking at the data. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Oh man, I'm having fun with this. Are y'all having fun yet? Has this been fun? Has this been fun? Let me know if this has been fun. You know? Yeah, the data never lies. It doesn't. The data never lies. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Shout out to Nick the Magnificent. He went up.
I'ma go and screw it face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Tears of joy face. Shout out to Nick. Damn, Nick. Y'all got Nick out here single-handedly holding it down for the dudes, man. Nick is holding it down for the dudes on his own, man. He's put y'all on his back. Shout out to the elements, man. Loving the vibes. Appreciate that. This is Friday, you know. What's going on? You live with
Loving
Jay
the vibes, Jay, on a cool Friday.
What's going on,
you.
Jay? Man, every time I try to get these hoes the benefit of the doubt, they still find a way to make me look at them as less than, bro.
What's going on?
Every single time, bro.
What's going on?
Man, nothing, cause I've been seeing these live streams on IG too, bro. It's sad, bro. It's like the moral standards of society, bro. It's in the straight doo-doo hole, bro. It's bad. It's just straight. Like at first it was baffling, bro, but now it's
to
just
buy
like,
the Avon
I'm not even
products,
surprised, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Give
Like I
value,
ain't
don't
even
try to
surprised.
sell
It's
to
like,
them.
and I'm
Look out for
21,
your
bro. Like
clients,
these
build
hoes
your
is
credit.
just, bro. They be going like, bro. I was talking to my mom about this the other day. She had called me, bro, because I live with my girl or whatever. She was like, "Oh, when you gonna give me a granddaughter?" And I'm like, shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, mom. Like, I care about my girl and shit, but I might not have no kids. Like, man, look, if I got to worry about, bro, oh my God, cause like, man, Jay, bro, I want, look, bro, look, let me ask you something, bro.
Yeah.
You an OG. In your age bracket, bro, would you take any of these women serious, bro?
Well, if they're
Hell
acting,
to no.
Yeah, the way they're acting, I would say no. Yeah.
Bro, and then I was I was on Instagram or whatever, you know what I'm saying, lurking or whatever. And the dude that followed me had tagged me in the post or whatever. And the post was like, if like would you judge a woman based on her past shit? I was like, hell yeah. So a girl had got mad. She talking about some, why would you judge a woman on her past and you're a hypocrite because you be with these girls? And I'm like, I said I'm a grown ass man. I can do what I want to do. I was like, I ain't the one who gonna get looked at different for being with a whole bunch of girls. I was like, it's some shit called, excuse my language. It's some stuff called pair binding, bro. After a girl had 3 bodies, she can't pair bind no more. You ever notice after a girl say she been with so many dudes, her relationship just be failure after failure, bro? Like, that's what it's from. But this whole IG thing, bro, it made me look at women as like less than. Not all of them, bro, but like the overwhelming majority, bro, especially in my age group. I look at them as like less than, bro. Like, they just bust down, bro. That's it. I hate to say it, bro. They just bust down, though.
And they in whole relationships, most of them.
Ain't that straight, bro? Now, look, excuse me for saying this, bro. I ain't gonna fake it to you, though, bro. Couple weeks ago, bro, about a month or two ago, I was talking to a girl with a dude, bro. She was lying to this nigga. Bro, she would be with me and say that she was with the homegirl. This nigga wouldn't even question it, bro.
Oh, man.
It's sad. Now, look, I know that's the pot calling the kettle black, but I stopped doing that. I'm respecting now, bro. I'm respecting.
Yeah, man, I would tell you to be careful, man. Be careful.
I'm already know, bro. I had just found out about the STD rates in the black community, bro. Bro, you know it's like a 50% herpes rate. And I know you want to keep the calls brief or whatever.
Yes.
But it's like, bro, like, damn, bro. And tell Lyle Richmond she need to start being on your show when you talk about this. She going these hoes, bro. Cause they probably like, oh, this dude, he hates women. It's like, I don't hate y'all, bro. It's like, y'all gotta get it together, bro. Like, damn, stop being buzz down, bro. Y'all got to. But that's all I wanted to say, OG.
Okay. All right,
it's
cool,
a good
man.
ass show.
Thank you for the call, man. Appreciate it. All right. It's a good call.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, I was trying to read this message at the same time, man. It was a good call, man. Yeah, man. Hey, man, y'all around chicks with dudes, man. Y'all be careful, man. Don't get caught up, man. Chicks flip like switches. Like the stream if you haven't. Like the stream. Yeah, like the stream, people. Rod donated again. Oh man. I saw one guy come in the chat. He was hurt. He was in his feelings. You're trying to make people donate. I don't make people do anything. I'm just speaking truth. You know? I'm just speaking truth. You don't like it, get the fuck out of it. Don't complain to me. Or you will be sent on the long ride of never returning. You know? You will be sent on that long ride. But I love my chat. I like, you know, when I do very good live shows when I'm into it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm into this show because it's a beautiful fucking day out. Seeing the traffic today, it reminded me of how, you know, it always is. You know, it actually brought some normalcy to this fucking quarantine, you know, and we all need some normalcy. And I want to be able to get on here and entertain and, you know, have fun with y'all on this Friday. And that's what I want to be able to do, you know. Maybe in your city, you will have a Boober Eats. Because I think that could really take off, especially with this quarantine. It could definitely take off. You know, the weather's warm. You know, this is supposed to be attention-seeking summer coming up. Because we still in spring, but attention-seeking summer is coming. Whether we are quarantined or not. I think some chicks are getting it started early. Say I tapped out. Well, Ra, I will say this though. I appreciate it. You didn't have to do anything, but I appreciate your support. Okay, Ra? And shout out to you for holding the ladies down. Okay? Nick the Magnificent, he held the men down. You know? And I like that. That's what I like to see. You know? I like for people to be able to come here and either have something to laugh about or complain about. You know, and I've been able to accomplish both. I've seen some people complain, get in their feelings. It's then you got the people that's really having fun with it. That's what you want. You not doing a good job unless some people get pissed off, you know. And that's what I want to see y'all do, man. You know, I don't want y'all to be bored when y'all come here. Then I'm not doing anything. I don't want to see, because it shows me how many messages in my chat at a time. I don't want to see a small amount of messages. I don't want to see, 2 or 3 people chatting. I want to see a bunch of people chatting. If I have over 100 people here, 200 people here, I want to see a good amount of y'all in here. You know, that's what makes the stream better. So I want to be able to make people either feel really good about what I'm doing or to be in their feels, you know. I think I've accomplished both. I done sent 2 people on a long ride, so I think I've accomplished both. And guess what? Neither one of them were females. They were males, okay? It just shows y'all, man, that, I wouldn't say it's the quarantine, but some of these people, man, they're just here just out of sheer wanting to fuck with people, you know? But you fuck with me, you get sent on that long ride. I'm not here for it, you know? I don't know where La's at, man. La probably working. Busy. But shout out to everybody that's here. Hopefully you feeling good. I want y'all to be able to, especially if y'all worked all week, because there's still a lot of people that are working. You get to enjoy your weekend, you know, and keep it as normal as possible. You know, getting out the house is definitely essential. Going for a drive, you can still, I believe in most places you can still drive your car as long as the traffic isn't congested, you know. Coco says she's at work. Yeah, Mr. Plenty, you went on that long ride. Long ride out the chat. But you know what? There's some things, there's some in-house stuff I need to do. I want to make some new moderators today. I'm T Malone. I'm going to give you your keys. All right. Ra, where you at? Shout out to Ra. Ra's always showing me love, man, even before today. This is long overdue, me giving your keys. I'm going to give Ra her keys. And I'll probably give out more keys. Let's see. For holding it down for the men, Nick, I'm going to give your keys too, bro. There's one more person I want to give keys to, but I don't think they're here. All right. Isis, are you about to go? Well, I'm not going to be on here all day. You know? I'm not going to be on here all day. Why Isis, you want to listen to me? You want to talk to me? You want to talk to me? Is that what that is, Isis? Well, I call wrenches keys. Y'all call the moderator wrenches. I call them keys. That's what I call them. You know? You late again? Well, listen, the lines ain't closed. I ain't closed the lines yet. Ice is trying to play. You know you want to call in. You could just say, hey, you know. I work from home now, Jay, so feel free to do a live anytime. Okay, Jason, cool. That's good to know. All right. I give you a minute or so you want to call in. I know you want to speak to me, you know. Okay, well, ISIS, if you sending it now, I get it. But if you send it to me an hour from now, I don't know how I'm gonna give you a shout out. If you send it to me an hour from now. Okay? But look, I'm on the cash out right now. Shout out to the elements.
This was a great stream, Jay. Love the energy.
Appreciate it, man. Well, hold on. Let me see. What is that? This the cash out here. That's the cash out there. You know, you send it. I'll give you a very, very good thank you. You know, because I'm a very sincere person. You know, I'm a very sincere person. Very much so sincere. You know, I'm always sincere. You know, why you think people rock with me? You know, yeah, the way they do. Now you got some that don't, but you got people that, man, they'll may not come around for a while for whatever reason, but they'll always come back because they know I'm a sincere motherfucker, man. I'm as sincere and real as it's gonna get. That's why they like being around me. Even when they're away from me, they still think of me, you know. And that lets you know that I'm making an impact out here. You know, I really am. You know. But yeah, man, this has been a good show, man. I appreciate everybody that's here. Yeah, I mean, I love the live stream today. Like I said, man, I don't know if it's just, you know, the start of a new month. You know, we're out of March and we're into April. Maybe that's what it is. You know, maybe that's what it is. You know, but it's a beautiful day out. And I think that's maybe what my mood is, you know, and being able to speak to y'all. And I want things to be as normal as possible for everybody and not have people, you know, feeling like they have to be down or out. Don't let the quarantine drive you crazy. Like I said, you can always go places. You don't have to be at home unless you're told to you have to be at home or else or some shit like that. You know, I've been seeing people ride bicycles. I saw this couple riding bicycles together. You know, okay, all right. I want to give a very sincere gratitude to ISIS for sending me a cash app. Shout out to you, ISIS. I appreciate the love, especially you being bit new to the channel, and I want to thank you for taking the time to support the platform. All right, you know, especially you being a bit of a newbie. I don't know how long you've been watching me. All right, so shout out to ISIS and all the donators. You know, Bella hit the PayPal, and Rod and Nick and Dollar, Elements, Robert, Nina, Daryl, Vern 85, Coco J, Mellow Bird, Vern 85, everybody that support the stream today. And y'all know what's crazy is that I really want people to like my live streams.
The Jada
Even
Black
if they don't like
Weekend
me.
stimulus package. Lol.
Shout out to Daryl, the Jada Black Weekend stimulus package. I need a little bit more if it's going to be a stimulus package. You know, I need a little bit more, probably. You know what I'm saying? But you know, because I know there's people that watch me, but they're like, I think they're afraid to like comment because they may support other people and they don't want to seem like they're supporting me for whatever reason. I think that if you like what I do, it shouldn't even matter whether the person that you support, you know, whether you think that they feel some type of way about me. Because I'm telling you right now, that's the mindset, that's the attitude I get. I've gotten emails from people, messages from people. I don't really see them in the chat. It's like they're holding back. And I'm like, for what? What are you afraid of? Why are you holding back? Holding back for what? Because you don't want people to be upset with you that you're listening to me? You know? OnlyFans tricking money.
OnlyFans tricking money.
We tricking on OnlyFans. You know, man. Hey man, you know, your next door neighbor might be on OnlyFans. You never know, man. You type that name in. You type a name in, you might find one of your neighbors or one of your classmates, maybe one of your co-workers, maybe an ex-girlfriend on OnlyFans. You never know. You know, you might end up, you know, tricking money on them. You know, I definitely could go and take a peek at one of the OnlyFans for further research, just to see how the whole thing works and what goes on. You know, I could do that. You know, I could do that. But yeah, it could be all types of people. Shout out to Darren with the cash out. Appreciate that, Darren. Shout out to Darren. He's donated before in the cash out. Thanks, man. So, if y'all are going to be doing some research into OnlyFans, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are. I know a lot of y'all got paid today, so I know y'all going to be doing that. You Brainiac, cool, bro. I know a couple girls on OnlyFans. Oh, you do? Yeah, we all might know somebody on OnlyFans. You know? We all might know somebody on OnlyFans. Tell you, some chicks be like, I ain't never do that. You know, you end up bumping into one of her OnlyFans accounts. And saying, oh, things have changed. Things always change. You know what I'm saying? Things always change. The more things change, the more they stay the same. You know? And that's how life is. You know? Life changes every single day. People change. You know, circumstances change, you know. I'm gonna say this. I don't mind if women want to do those things, but they have to understand that men may not see them the same way. But if that's what they choose to do, then that's what they choose to do. But a lot of guys just aren't gonna see you the same way. And I just hope they understand that, you know. EBT. You know what's crazy, Terry? Is that most places you go now except EBT. Most places you go now except EBT cards. Okay. Which it just shows you the times that we are in. A lot of people a lot of women out here with EBT cards. And a lot of places are accepting them, for things other than food. Use EBT on Amazon. Yeah, I think you can too. A lot of different places you can. Amazon Fresh sells EBT. I was surprised. Yeah, a lot of these places are accepting EBT. They are. EBT they see it as just regular money. Walmart grocery use it too. Yeah, a lot of these different stores, different places are accepting EBT, which is crazy. Yeah, we are in a different day and age. And when you take a step back and look, like things have gotten crazy. And we're only like 4 months into 2020. 4 months into 2020. I don't even look at people around me the same who are complaining about having to actually take care of their kids. Yeah, people should listen. If you make the kids, man, you shouldn't be complaining about them. You shouldn't be complaining about them, man. It's a lot of the responsibility they've been dodging because they always had somebody to take care of them. That's a good point, Marie.
We're not 4 months. We barely finished March.
Appreciate that, DM. We're not 4 months. We barely finished March. Well, I'm saying we're 4 months in. What I mean is we're on our 4th month. That means that we're through 4 months. I mean, we're 4 months in, which means that we're on the 4th month of 2020. Barely in it. We're barely in it. All right. So hopefully y'all are chilled and relaxed today. Okay. And I would definitely see y'all on the next live show. When the next one is live. Okay. Salute to everybody that's here, man. Shout out to Mo Gravy. Jason said, pay $2 just correct you. That was, I appreciate the super chat, but I don't know how it corrected me. I was right. We are 4 months in. If we were 3 months in, it'll still be March. It would still be March if we were 3 months in, but we're 4 months in. This is April, not March. But I appreciate the support nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all have liked the stream. Okay? Let's pay attention to that. Let's pay attention to liking the stream. Lawyer channel, listen to it every day at work. Oh, cool, Daniel. Appreciate that. Shout out to you. Shout out to all the people at work. They listen to me. That's cool.
Your boy 69 got out.
Shout out to Bobby Digital. Y'all see 69 got out. That's Academics' boy. Now he has something to make videos about. Y'all know Academics, he hasn't had his regular 6ix9ine content to put out here. Now he does, and he's happier than anybody. But yeah, 6ix9ine is out. I don't know if he gonna be able to do that trolling shit. He ain't got Treyway. I mean, he may have, maybe some government behind him, but I don't know if it's still gonna be the same without Treyway. That was his identity. Now he's just Tekashi. Tekashi with security probably. Do a co-host every now and again. That would be cool. I do want to do that, Jason. I do want to get a co-host on here. I think it would be cool, man. Maybe once a week or so. I know a lot of people be busy. I know I don't, a lot of people that I, may associate with and talk with behind the scenes, they're not, out of work. A lot of those people work, but I would definitely love to get somebody on here, sprinkle some personality, Definitely would like to do that. I think it'll be cool, man. Yeah, Tekashi's gonna drop music, but no, he's out because I believe from what they say, he has asthma, so he is more susceptible to getting it. So that's why they let him get out. They've been wanting him out. He's already done his duty of putting away black men. So he's already done his duty to put black men away. So, ISIS, you gonna call in? The line's open. I haven't closed them completely yet. I was about to. But I know you want to hear my voice. You know what I'm saying. Let's see. All right. All right, there you go. But yeah, man, be wary of that guy, man. He ain't afraid to tell. And yes, I do believe that Shadi smashed his baby's mother. He believes it. And that's why he had no problem, saying what he said. He probably would have said it anyway. Maybe it was an excuse. Maybe nothing happened. But be very careful of these guys you associate with. You dudes, these rappers that want to be around him, man. Be careful, man. He may still be working for the government. They let him out with quickness. They should let a lot of the non-violent offenders out, to be honest with you. Yo, you're live. What's going on?
Hey.
What's good? ISIS? What's going on?
Yeah. It's going good. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm feeling good today. It was a beautiful day out. Got a chance to really get here and speak to the audience, the fam, I appreciate you cash apping and supporting the stream. All right.
Of course. You're welcome. Yeah. I couldn't figure out how to get it to work on YouTube. I've been trying to, but
it'd be like
I said
that.
I was just going to use the Cash App.
Yeah. It'd be like that. So what's up?
Nothing. You told me to call in and just say hey, because I'm not really familiar on the topic.
Oh, okay. Well, we was talking about, the IG lives going wild, but I mean, if you want to call in and say, hey, that's cool. All right.
Yeah, I understand because I've been seeing the Boosie wilding on Instagram,
Yeah.
He's been dropping hundreds and thousands on girls and stuff.
Yeah, that's what's making them twerk in front of their toddlers and grandmothers. Doing some kind of trick with fire or something. Fire or fireworks or something. But yeah.
No. But today, I've just been watching and listening.
Okay. That's cool. So you off?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully you have a good weekend. Okay?
Yeah. This weekend is wine, food, and relaxation. That's about it.
Okay. You going to be cooking? Okay. What you going to cook?
I want to do some broiled lamb chops, some sweet potatoes, and asparagus. If not, then we're gonna do oxtail soup.
Oh, okay.
So it depends.
Okay, so you got it planned out. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I love the chat, and I'm gonna be showing some more love to the channel. But today, I was tired, so I said I was just gonna call in and say hi.
Okay. Well, that's cool. That's nice of you, and I appreciate it. All right, Isis.
You're welcome.
All right. All right, man. Shout out to Isis with the call in. All right. Isis with the call in. Yeah, she gonna be cooking this weekend, man. I would love to have a nice home cooked meal. As a matter of fact, I may whip up some stuff myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't cook that often, but when I do it good. You're live with Jada Black. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, Jaden, man? This is Dave, man. Just saying, what are these celebrities doing, man? What are they doing?
Well, they're quarantined and they're finding entertainment out of making a fool out of these women.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I thought the OnlyFans thing. Thank you for even touching on it. I'm thinking about putting stock when that company becomes publicly traded. Because right now,
well, Facebook owns it. I don't know. To my Instagram or you to my OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
Yeah, I don't know if it's publicly traded. If it is, man, I'm pretty sure that stock went up. I think it might be privately owned, but he may want to think about maybe putting it out here on the market because their numbers are gonna go through the roof over the next month or so. I can already tell.
It's already there, and I mean, you got the celebrities. I mean, we had the Just Imagine incident with Gal Gadot, who Rogan was saying she's like he called her a complete idiot. You know, he went hard. Yeah, he went hard on her. I was like, ew. But I kind of get what he's saying, like them, you know, like Boozy throwing money. If Boozy got money like that, dude, he should be putting it somewhere else, you know, making relief for his family and all those around him, his team. You know what I mean? I would throw that money to his team instead of throwing it at.
Yeah, especially because they can't do shows. They can't do shows for like the next month or so. You know?
Yeah, they're locked down. A lot of gigs. A lot of people, like these artists, I mean, I don't know if they're freaking out. No, they're freaking out because of that. I mean, you know, you got the established people like Arnold playing with his donkeys. I mean, I catch that once in a minute. Or The Rock talking about old matches. That's cool. But at the same time, a lot of these rappers, man, it's like they just got money for no reason at this point. You know, they rich. You know, you think that money would change them, and you find out that it's quite different than what it seems. Especially Boozy. I mean, I don't mind Boozy, don't get me wrong. He's a part of the new generation. He's a new generation rapper. So, I mean, a lot of these dudes are more open with how crazy they are. You know what I mean? They're a lot more open, but still, they got, like I was saying, they got teams out here hurting. Like, you know, the people, their best boys, even the people getting their coffee are hurting for work right now. You know, they're out there looking for a job to work at Walmart or something. Yeah, these dudes, they got go ahead.
Yeah, there are a lot of people hurt. You know, and the thing about, you know, Boosie, you know, spending money on these females, it reminds me of when Leonard Fournette was throwing a bunch of money around his neighborhood. He was throwing it around, he was filming it. And that's how it seemed like what these rappers are doing. They're like, we know y'all hurting for money, so here, you do this, we'll give you this. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
at least, you know, spread it around. And then, like I'm saying, like even the thoughts, man, are like I'm saying, even the thoughts, it's savage. I didn't realize when you take away, you know, for transportation, you take away all that stuff.
I need TP. I am down to newspaper.
They don't know how to deal with themselves, especially living in these large mansions. You know what I mean? Like one final thing, they live in these large mansions. They got rooms they never been in. I've been exploring, you know. I never, let me check this out when I got here and there. Instead of being on, you know, Instagram all day. You know, I mean, I don't mind listening to YouTube working, which I usually am doing, but at the same time, I don't know, man. It's just showing, it's actually a good time because it's showing the instability of people that we follow. Yeah, I don't know if you agree with that.
Yeah, it's like putting that on. I said it a little earlier, man. It's a sign of the times. Like this quarantine is bringing out the worst, and I think the best out of some and the worst out of others.
It's like pulling, when you're pulling a splinter out, it's going to hurt when it comes out. When you pull it out, you feel better. That's what it seems like. It's making us all give a side eye who we're putting our money on. Whose albums, I don't even know what Lizzo's doing. I mean, bad enough, your dude was hollering at Lizzo. I was like, oh my God. I think you did that report.
Yeah, Lizzo's doing what you expect Lizzo to be doing.
Oh, yeah, twerking for your boy. When she said he wanted to holler, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, man.
And then Cardi B, she's quiet now, as far as I've seen. She's pretty quiet. So hopefully her publicist grabbed her.
Yeah,
but anyway, man, keep it up, yo. You're definitely covering some powerful topics, man. It's good hearing from you too, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate the call too. All right.
All right, man. Take it easy.
You too, man. Shout out to David, man. Appreciate that. All right. No, that is definitely it for the calls, man. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the show. Okay. Yeah, this has been a good show, man. I gotta make sure my energy level is like this or close to it. But yeah, I do have a bunch of live streams on my Jado Black channel that I have not been public since I went live. So they pretty much been on ice ever since. I may just try to re-upload the entire stream. And when y'all see, okay, because the chat is gonna be in it. Like, it's gonna be in the stream. Y'all are gonna see probably people you've never seen before. You ain't seen in a while. These are streams from, I believe, 2017, 2018. Definitely, I believe maybe 2018. Yeah. If I can. Yeah, Ice, save me some. Definitely save me some. I'll definitely come get a plate. I'm sure you can cook your ass off. So, I'll definitely go get a plate. Absolutely. Let me know when you're done cooking. I'll definitely come get me a plate, man. There's nothing like getting a nice home-cooked meal, man. It hit that spot right. Home-cooked food. That's why I love, Southern food, man. Southern food is the best. I know wherever area you at, you may think that where you at, the food is the best. But I love Southern cooking. Love it. Come to Jersey. Yeah, I need to come to Jersey, man. I got a lot of, lot of people that, are fans of the show up there in Jersey. What's another place? Texas. New York. Got a lot of people who follow me who are from New York. Let's see. What else? Cali. The hot spots. The hot spots, What's good, La? Or you just getting off work? Yeah, you a bit late, La. I don't know. I thought you'd probably be off by now. Florida too. Florida. Got people there, Florida, that are cool, man. Meet up in NYC. It would be cool, man, but they gotta, whatever's going on gotta clear up, man. So where people can be in public again. But yeah, man. Ola, you want to call in real quick? You see what we talking about? You want to say something real quick before I close the show down? We got Hard Working Law Original. West Texas there? Yeah. Because all the major states, I got a representative here, especially New York, man. It's a lot of people. Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, man, I got a lot of people that follow me in New York, Jersey, PA, Texas, California. Not really Vegas. I haven't had too many people from Nevada or Vegas. All right, there you go. Yo, what's up?
Hey, Jay, how you doing?
I'm good. What's going on with you? I'm feeling good. It's a beautiful day out
Out
today.
here getting this getting me a quarantine bag, getting me a coronavirus bag. We're happy. I'm, just thankful that I'm able to still work because I know a lot of people are losing their jobs. But
that's good. That's really good.
I'm considered essential.
Essential. Okay. Well, that's good.
So you know what's crazy? Somebody that I follow on Instagram was talking about this. He was like, I don't know if it's the fact that you guys got more time on your hands, but all of a sudden, people who have no common sense and are idiots are all of a sudden gurus and life coaches. I saw one guy juggling, you know what I'm saying? He's like, some of you guys just need to shut the fuck up. And it's crazy because it's true. And he had went live and spoke about that with some of the people that follow him. And it's true. I mean, with the quarantine, I guess some people are bored. For me, not so much because I'm a homebody anyway. But it's like you guys could be doing constructive things as opposed to like, regular, let me twerk on Instagram. Speaking of which, the video with the girl who had some type of sparklet, and I don't know if it was in her butthole or her coochie, and her kids was there, and the grandmother was there.
Yeah, it was in the box area.
Yes. Attention seeking. I mean, that's another story for another day. Feel free to do a live about it. You know what I'm saying? Just dropping, please do. Please.
Yeah, they called the police on her, somebody. So I may have to.
They should have, because you're putting your children in danger. But if you do a live stream about it, I'll call them with that. But yeah, the attention seeking. I think it's so sad that, and this is one of the downsides of the fact that there is a social media, because there wasn't one. Like there wasn't one when I was not when I was in elementary school. It was more so when I hit high school. That's when MySpace came out. But the thing is, people get addicted to the attention that they get from strangers that they have never met and they're never going to meet. And with something like the quarantine, where Instagram models may actually have to get a job, they may actually have to fill out an application, things like that. People get addicted to the attention. And the thing is that's bad, and it affects your self-esteem. Nowadays, unfortunately, the generation, it's bad for my generation, but the generation coming after us, they're not going to have any social skills. They're not going to know how to have a conversation with anybody because they're so used to texting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I understand as adults, I know me, I get busy. I'll send a quick text. Sometimes I may not be able to pick up the phone. I'm at work, but I still know how to have a conversation amongst my peers. And that's something that the younger generation is going to be lacking. And then when people lose followers or they don't get enough likes, and you start doing desperate shit, clout chasing, like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah. And it's you could be doing something constructive, like trying to learn a second language, or making a business plan, or you could be doing something constructive.
A lot of these chicks now, they will claim they're educated already and they have degrees.
Oh, I was telling somebody the biggest hoes go to college and church.
Oh yeah, definitely church.
They join sororities. Not everybody has to join the sorority. You know what I'm saying? But sororities and fraternities do have a reputation for harboring some of the biggest whores. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this: getting an education is great. I have my degree. You know what I'm saying? And I would recommend, it depends on what you want to go for. There's nothing wrong with getting an education. But what is the purpose of getting an education and being book smart if you have absolutely no common sense? Because if you want to be a well-balanced individual, you need to have common sense, academics, maybe a little bit of street smarts. But to say, I have a master's degree, but you dumb as hell, or you're doing shit to where no one would be able to look at you and tell that you're educated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's used as a shield now most times, Education is used as a shield.
It is. Like, there was a stripper who graduated college and took her graduation photos butt naked with her degree covering her coochie.
Oh, my God.
It's just like,
wow.
Oh.
This is a different day and age.
But like I told you, there's a nigga out here who will walk that human garbage can down the aisle, act like he don't smell the stench.
Absolutely.
He don't see the flies.
Absolutely. And these women know this.
Once again, just because you are married, that does not mean that you are marriage material. Doesn't. Like, for instance, you're probably a decent guy. I don't know you like that. You probably a decent guy. You probably be a great husband, but you're not married yet. just because you're single, that doesn't define who you are, especially with the divorce rate and people in relationships being unhappy.
Right.
So I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna hold you up. I'm sorry I came in late, but that's it.
Yeah,
Great live.
I know
I'll
you're
have to watch
busy,
the
but
playback.
at least you made it through. All right, Law? All
Yeah.
right.
All right. Night. Bye, Jay.
Bye. Good night to you. Man, shout out to Law Original. Definitely want to hear input. I had some people in the chat. They want to know, where's Law Original? Where's Law Original? Well, Law Original's right there. She's right there. So you got to hear from her. But yeah. This is a different day and age, people. We are in different times. We are definitely in different times. And we're going to see who people really are, their true nature. And we're seeing women out here doing the most. And this quarantine is not going well for certain people. They can't get the attention that they want outside of social media. I told y'all, you got women reopening their Instagrams and Facebooks that they closed down years ago. That now they're back on there. Like, I know y'all seen some people on your Facebook timelines that you ain't seen in years that swore off Facebook because they got a bunch of exes on their Facebook that they're trying to avoid, or a bunch of pissed off, females that they done angered, Rob, I just noticed I'm reiterating. It's called reiterating a point that I've been making for a while, reiterating it. Because there are people who, they may come here and they may not understand what I'm speaking of. Like, there are people who ask me, what is the red pill? So you got to reiterate points to get people to understand it. But yeah, man, this has been a good live show, man. Shout out to everybody that's here. I hope y'all have a good weekend, man, and stay safe. And we almost there. I do believe after this 30 days, this lockdown is going to be over. Now, in certain areas, they may still have restrictions, but for other areas, man, let us be free. Let us be free. We look for freedom. We want to be free. We want freedom, and we want to be free from the bullshit. So let us be free. That's what we want. But if you, like I said, any emails that need to be sent, NRA sued New York. They sued New York for what? Yeah, the shout out to everybody in the medical field. That is definitely tough. Okay, but again, any questions or concerns, or if you want to thirst trap me, my email is right there. Ruining my movie. What is your movie? What is your movie? They closing gun stores. They're doing that, I think, because they don't want a whole bunch of people buying guns. And, they want to control that. But I don't know how that's going to be able to stand up. But we'll see, man. Okay. But yeah, keep safe and make sure you have yourself prepared, just in case of anything happens, because that's what I've been doing. And, for some reason at the start of the year, I've been buying a bunch of survival shit, man. And I'm still going to get that. I wasn't able to get my body armor, but, Be prepared for anything. Always prepare for anything, no matter what it is. Okay? All right, people. Y'all have a good night. And I don't know what it is, but this picture is funny. I don't know why. You know? But it is, man. All right, people. See y'all in the next one.